Hey Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do another episode of Spider Slayer's Haul. We are on episode number 26. This is the video series where me, Mike Spider Slayer, shows all the wonderful comics and maybe some other goodies here and there that I got for the comic book week. So without further ado, guys, let's get started with this week's haul. Here we go, the mysterious black bag of comics. It's pretty heavy this week, guys. I felt it was a very comic-heavy week, and I even held back on some books. So, with that being said, let's get started. So here it is. Here is the stack. My comic book shop manager actually put the comics in the bags and boards this time. So, thank you very much, Sam, from Comic Central. All right, so here we go. Bag is now officially empty. It's on the floor. All right, so the first thing that I want to share with you guys is I wound up getting a promotional card for Champions. I don't know if I showed this already or not, but this is the new team that consists of all the young heroes in Marvel coming out, I think, starting in October. October 5th. So that's actually couple weeks from now. So if you're interested in that, remember, go pick this up at your local comic book shop. All right. Next thing I wound up getting is issue number 1, of Revolution from IDW. This is the new series from IDW that kind of puts their, I guess, universe together. It's not all separated now. It kind of makes it, it's like a Marvel universe or a DC universe. So you're going to have Transformers and G.I. Joe and Rom and all these other characters, I guess, interacting with each other. So this piqued my interest. I had to check it out, see what it looked like. When you open it up, I wanted to check out the cover. Here's the back side of the cover, and so this is what it looks like. So that's a pretty awesome looking cover right there. I like that. And when you look at the inside, the artwork looks really nice too. So I'm definitely excited to see what this one is about. If I get time, I'm going to try to review this one. I got my comics late this week, and it's already going into Friday, and I don't do reviews on weekends, so it might have to go on the Pay It or Slay It episode, but we'll see what happens. I'm definitely going to be talking about this one. So this is Revolution issue number 1. I'm a sucker for Transformers. I love the Transformers. All right, next we are going to talk about Venom Space Knight, issue number 12. Supposedly it's a Civil War II tie-in. I don't know how you begin to tie in Venom, Space Knight, and Civil War, but there's a tie-in. Now, at the end of the last issue, you wind up seeing the symbiote possess SpiderMan once again, as Peter is the host. For how long, I'm not sure. But this story is setting up for the new Venom series that is taking place in Marvel now. And I can honestly say that I am excited for that series because it looks like it's going into more of a traditional Venom that we've known for over the years. So this is Venom Space Knight, issue number 12. All right, next. It's like I don't know where to put my comics without them falling. Is Trinity, issue number 1. So once again, we get Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman all back together as the Trinity. But this time we get the pre-New 52 Superman back, and I guess he's got to be a part of the team now. So how does Wonder Woman and Bruce actually welcome him? I don't know. We'll see what happens when we read the book. This one is done by Menopause, so I'm really excited about it. I did see some preview stuff in here, so I'm going to open it up. If you're a fan of his artwork, you're going to really enjoy it because check this page out. As you get to see Wonder Woman and you get to see her emblem in the background, that's some awesome paneling right there, if I may say so myself. And then here you get another page where you have Batman and you see the bat symbol in the background, but he's going through it. So artistically, the book is absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait to dive into the story here. So this is Trinity issue number 1. All right. if you do, for whatever reason, hear loud banging in the background, sometimes my camera cancels things out. It's because they're redoing the roof on my house, so it's like a mess out there right now. All right, next from DC Comics, we have Superman, issue number 7. This is probably an in-between issue or a filler issue between major story arcs here. It looks like a very peaceful issue just by looking at the cover alone, as we get to see the S symbol there, and it looks like they're in like Smallville or whatever it is. Yeah, nothing special here. We're going to see what happens with Clark and his family after the whole, I guess, Eradicator situation. So this is Superman issue number 7. All right, next we wound up getting is Savage Dragon issue number 216. I'm kind of excited for this book. Reason being is that I follow Eric Larson a long time. He created this character called the Ant, and from far as I know, this looks like a book that's going to bring back this character, and she's going to have her own series once again. And I think Larson's going to be doing it as well. But the story has been really top-notch when it comes to Savage Dragon. A lot going on. The action is always really heavy, and I love the sound effects in this book. Reminds me of old school comic books. And it's just a lot of fun to read. So this is Savage Dragon issue number 216. All right. Put this one away. All right. Next, we're going to be talking about another independent book this week, and that goes to Manifest Destiny issue number 23, as this continues a Sasquatch adventure going on here. This has been a really awesome title. I may have enjoyed maybe a little bit of the other stories a little bit better than this Sasquatch story, but nevertheless, the book is always entertaining read. The creatures are off the wall. The stories can be gory in detail at times, and it's a really unpredictable type of story. So if you haven't read Manifest Destiny, I say go out, pick it up. Sure, you can find the first trade in it or whatnot. Second trade's probably out there too. So check it out. Manifest Destiny, issue number 23. All right, next, we're going to be talking about Marvel book this week, and this one goes to Guardians of the Galaxy, issue number 12. Nice looking cover here as you get to see Gamora and Captain Marvel basically going at it with each other. What ramifications does this issue have to the Civil War thing? Not quite sure. We'll see what happens though, and get to see these nice little advertisements in Marvel's books now when it comes to all the new Marvel Now stuff. So yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. We'll see what happens with it. This is issue number 12. Not too excited about a lot of the Marvel books these days just because it ties in so heavily to Civil War. And a lot of the stories don't have much progression. Not much is going on with the characters because they're dealing with this Civil War situation. All right, next we have from DC Comics, and that is Green Lanterns, issue number 7. The last story arc ended quite nicely with Jessica and Simon Baz getting along with each other. And yeah, it was nice to finally see them work together as a team. We have Jessica dealing with her anxiety issues still, and this one looks like it has to do with Simon Baz's family. So this is Green Lanterns issue number 7. And if you have not read it or kept up with the series, we were introduced to a phantom ring in the last issue, and it doesn't look like anybody has to have a certain type of personality. It can fit on anybody's finger. So who will be the next Phantom Stranger or Phantom Lantern? I don't know. We'll see. But this is Green Lanterns, issue number 7. All right, next we have issue number 1 of Cyborg. Now, a lot of people were telling me that they didn't enjoy Cyborg because it was a retelling of the character's story, and if you knew all about Victor, then this was the Rebirth issue was a waste of time. But for new readers, I thought that this book hit it out of the park. It was really well done, and it warranted another try to see how issue 1 would go. You also got left hanging that there was this mysterious cyborg at the end. Was it an older version of Victor? Was it the original version of Cyborg? Was it a version of, was it a Cyborg, his father? Like, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but definitely looking forward to it. Here's what I was talking about. So is that Victor? Is that test subject like his father? Like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I am definitely looking forward to it. This cover is much more. It's much better than the last one, as it showed Cyborg with his like penis hand. It just was awkward, and so I'm interested to see where this one goes. So this is Cyborg issue 1. All right, next we have Civil War 2. I must say that personally, I'm enjoying the event. I know some people are not enjoying the event. However, I am. I think the main event itself is great. I love the tension between the characters. It actually feels like a cohesive universe. There's lots of emotion in this book. I think Brian Michael Bendis is laying all the cards on the table when it comes to this book, and that's why a lot of his other books are at a stall. And David Marquez's artwork is absolutely gorgeous. And, you know, if there's anybody that should be drawing a book these days, it should be him. If we could clone that man, it would be him, because every emotion is left on the page. Look at that. I mean, you can just see it there. It's a great looking book, visually outstanding. And I cannot wait to see what happens going forward with this story. We're getting closer and closer to the end. This one was a little bit delayed. Check out Venom Space Knight there. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, interested to see what this story has to offer. Definitely will be reviewing this book. I don't know if I'll have time today, which is Thursday, but this will be the book that I review first out of anything, because I have been covering Civil War here on Comic Frontline. All right. Next, what else did I get? We have Chew, issue number 58 from Image Comics. After this issue, 2 issues left, and there's 1 issue left in this story arc that, you know, winds this whole thing down. So, great book, guys. It's coming to the end. I can't sit there and tell you right now to go out and purchase Chew. It's original. It's different. Hey, you might want to even check out your local library to see if they have these trades in stock, because in my library, they have about the first 6 trades in stock, and I was like, wow, that's great that you have Chew at the library. And I think a lot of you guys should go out and check out this book. Very original. John Layman is outstanding writer when it comes to this series, and definitely check this one out. Chew, issue number 58. All right, next we have another independent book this week, and that goes to Black Hammer, issue number 3. I want to thank my good friend and longtime follower and watcher from my other channel, my original channel, Comic Book Corner 2.0, and right here now follows me on Comic Frontline, Peter Barker, who recommended Black Hammer to me. He told me that I would really enjoy this series. It's very character-driven, and it truly is. This is an awesome book about a bunch of former heroes that were in the Golden Age, and they're stuck in this town, and they're trying to get out of it. And one of their heroes wound up sacrificing himself so all these other heroes could be safe. And now you're learning a little bit in each issue of each character that's on the team. Great character development. Can't wait to read this. Great looking cover. This is Black Hammer issue number 3. If you find it at your local shop, you should. 1 and 2 should hopefully still be there. All right, next we have Batman issue number 7. Honestly, I'm not looking forward to this. This is the Night of the Monster Men. This crosses over in the other Batman titles. So we're already a few months in, and we have a crossover with the Bat books. And I have a feeling that this is going to be a totally different tone than what we've gotten from the first 6 issues of Batman. This already looks like a Detective Comics book, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I want to see the players that I saw in the Batman books. And this book does definitely look really, really dark. You can see Doctor Strange is in it, and then we get to see like some crazy monsters in it, and we can see that the art is a lot different, obviously, from David Finch's. So I don't know how much I'll enjoy this miniseries. I'm going to try it out and see. And yeah, so this is Batman, Night of the Monster Men, Part 1. All right. Next, we have really, I've become a favorite of this series since the Rebirth titles have come out. This is Aquaman, issue number 7. We have to find out, Aquaman has to figure out who is betraying him or who's setting him up to make the Atlanteans look evil. He has to do it because Superman gave him a warning. You know, and how does Arthur feel after his battle with Superman? Does he feel like he belongs in the Justice League anymore? I don't know. You know, we'll see what happens here. But who is the people that have been setting up the Atlanteans? Is it this Nemo group? Is it Black Manta? Is it some of his other people? Like, who knows? But this has been a very enjoyable series, and I love what Aquaman stands for and how he believes in his people, and he believes in how the Earth, the landlubbers, and the Atlanteans should get along. It's a great book. I enjoy it. This is Aquaman issue number 7. All right, next we have all new Wolverine issue number 12. If you read the annual, you already know that, yes, well, Gabby's not dead. She was alive in the annual. And so now you get the continuation of the story where Old Man Logan accidentally punctures her with his claws, and you think, oh, she's going to be dead. But she's not dead. She's like a Wolverine. She's a clone, right? So she should still live. Tom Taylor's doing the best that he can with what he's got, because he's forced to sit there and do Civil War II tie-ins. So we have to tie it in the best we can. I can't wait for Civil War II to end so he can progress his stories. He writes Laura really nice. He writes his character Gabby really well done. And the artwork is nice too. So this is all new Wolverine issue number 12. All right, next we got The Amazing Spider-Man, Dead No More. This is issue number 18. Here we wind up seeing Dr. Octopus and the Living Brain on the cover. Now, does Dr. Octopus come back? Does he get his body back? We will see. In the last issue, we wind up seeing Prowler die, and he comes back right away thanks to, what's his face? Oh, God, I can't think of his name. Totally blanked on me right now. But the cloning guy, whatever his name is, it totally blanked on me. I can't even think of it. It's bothering the heck out of me. But we're going to see what happens in this issue, and I'm excited for it. So, The Amazing Spider-Man. I got to try to review this one, too. God, I got to review a lot of books, and I got no time. All right. Next, and this is the last one this week when it comes to the comics, I wound up getting 7 to Eternity. This is a new independent book from Image Comics. This one's written by Rick Remender. Looks very interesting. Definitely a different type of world, cosmic book. It piqued my interest when I read some reviews about it or previews about it. And I'm just anxious to see what this book is about. This could be a hit from Rick Remender. Definitely the artwork is, you know, off the wall right here. It's definitely different. I love the details into it though too. It's absolutely gorgeous. So it'll be interesting to see where this all goes. Look at the colors in this book. Yes, that is right, guys. Look at that. That is awesome. Who does the artwork? Jerome Opina. So really good stuff. So that's 7 to Eternity, issue number 1, if you guys want to check that one out this week too when you go to the comic shop. All right. And last but not least, I wound up getting this trade. I'm very excited about this one. This is Earth's Mightiest Heroes, The Avengers. The complete collection by Jeff Johns. Jeff Johns writing for Marvel. How awesome is that? But this is collecting The Avengers from 1988, issues number 57 through 63. Vision, 2002, number 1 through 4. Thor from 1998, issue number 58. And Iron Man from 1998, issue number 64. And this is written by Jeff Johns, Dan Jurgens, and Mike Grell, and illustrated by Kieran Dwyer, Gary Frank, Ivan Rice, and Alan Davis. So I'm really excited to get this. You can see what I paid for it, $6.99. definitely worth the money here. And this is, guys, this is when the Avengers were the Avengers, man. This is before all those crazy changes. You know, you got classic Captain America here, Iron Man. Like, this is what the Avengers are, not all this mishmash team that has been put together. So, really excited about having this trade here. Janet up there, too. Not some new weird wasp. So, there you guys have it. There is the haul for this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. A little lengthy this time around. Again, sorry for the banging if you hear it. And fans, now it's your turn to tell me the comics that you bought for this week, which ones you're most excited for, which ones you're not so excited for. And fans, as always, don't forget to check out all the other Frontliners reviews and comic book hauls on here. And until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.